Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to a whole new Saber Dice experience. We're about to get a little raw and raunchy as we bring you a brand new hour of hilarious Dungeons & Dragons every single week with our new Patreon exclusive game available as both a weekly podcast and video. This is Saber Dice After Dark.
Fucking Xbox was named
Enchilada. That's awesome.
Exclamation mark. He was so great.
That's pretty good.
All right. Welcome in to Saber Dice. I'm kidding. I'm not doing this. Michael,
I'm doing this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Saber Dice After Dark. We are here for episode 10. We're kicking things off with dick and fart jokes, as per usual.
Dick and fart jokes.
Dick and or fart jokes? We'll take either one. You don't have to do both of them at the same time.
It's the slash.
It's and slash
Dick
or.
slash fart jokes.
Yeah, when you slash the dick and farts together to make one joke.
And sometimes
Anyway.
there's it's not even innuendo. In Jacob's case, it's just he just says wiener.
Innuendo.
He just says wiener a lot.
Perfect.
Wiener's a funny word.
Speaking of Jacob's wiener, last episode we got to experience his wiener in a cave with a tiny man. Now we're in a different cave with a different tiny man. That tiny man is Jacob. Jacob, take us into your world.
Hello, I am Tiny Man. Tiny Man with a big dong. But it's just a normal sized dong, but I'm just a tiny man. So, you guys, Baron and
Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts have gone down to the bottom of the well, which is completely dry. There's no water in it. And you have found the bracelet at the bottom.
I have found something, Baron. Look at this. Oh,
I can't, it's bloody dark.
I was making a joke. Is there anything else in here, Jacob, that I can see? Like, does the well extend anywhere?
No, it's just a well.
I found a bracelet. It is pretty. It has tiny wooden balls on it.
Has it got a piece of gold string attaching it all together?
Yes.
That's exactly the same one as the one that we found under the bed in the other room.
Well, then maybe he had a twin.
I look at probably a wall. You don't think that it's completely suspicious that the same bracelet that we found in your demented little illusionist's low-breaking cave
Yes.
is exactly the same as the one that we find down this random well, which some blokes told you happened how many years ago they said it was?
Well, I think two things. I think that either he had a twin and they had friendship bracelets, or he was a ghost who had friendship bracelets.
What'd you guys find down there?
I found a pretty bracelet! Or a ghost! Or both!
Is it like the same kind of bracelet we already found?
Out.
Baron says yes!
Yes.
Neat. It must be a ghost.
I said that too!
Is there a pine cone or something around here?
Or twins!
Twins. Something that won't hurt them? Or like
there are no pine cones, but there are like rocks and pieces of wood.
the smallest piece I could find that won't break when I drop it, and it won't kill anybody while hitting them on the head down there.
Yeah, just a little.
She's gonna just cast light on this little thing and just drop it down. Incoming.
Can you see if there's some skeletons on the ground?
Baron, a rock hits you in the back of the head, and it lands on the ground, and everything is now illuminated.
Ah, oh, thank you!
You're welcome.
No.
You hear, fuck you.
I couldn't see. That's not his fault.
You can now see, Baron. Do you see the grimy, old, blackened walls of the well? The stone beneath you, well, dirt, actually, which is just very dry and dead. And then Ace right in front of you holding the bracelet with the little wooden balls on it.
Ace, I found it.
May I have a look at your little bracelet?
Yes, you can have a look.
I can hold this stone, please.
Okay.
I compare it with the other bracelet.
They're identical.
Twins.
As in identical, or are they made by the same craftsmen and using the same materials?
You are having a very difficult time finding any difference between the two.
Do you notice that? That's bloody weird.
Did I notice what?
They're the same.
They're identical.
I know because they are made by the same person for twins.
No, you don't understand. When you make a bracelet, you choose some wood, you make it into a ball, you put it on the string.
Yes.
The ball's going to have different shapes. These are identical. They literally look exactly like one another. I've never seen a pair of balls that look like this before.
Have you seen the
That's what
electric
she
ball?
said.
Damn it, she beat me to it.
How many balls have you cupped in your hands like that?
How many balls are on the string?
Jacob. How many balls? 5.
Well, 10 now, technically, but these are the bloody... Hang on. I put them in a little pouch.
The sack, if you will?
Well, it's a money pouch. You could call it a sack if you were a little man, I suppose.
I'm a kid.
All right, if he died down here,
Yes.
which perhaps this bracelet indicates he might have, there
Right.
might be a skeleton in the sand. You can dig, can't you?
I can.
Right, why don't you start digging?
No.
Can you look up there for some kind of clues as to a bracelet maker?
Do you guys know a bracelet maker? I'm gonna kind of look over the construction workers.
They're like, did you find that skeleton yet?
Maybe, I don't know. Listen, you guys know anybody who makes bracelet?
Yeah, we know the bracelet maker, all right.
The bracelet maker? Like,
Yeah, there's a bracelet maker in town. No, we don't know any fucking bracelet makers in town.
Oh, that,
I don't know. You guys might be, more than brothers or something.
We're gonna go back to our drinks.
I'm going to go to that guy before he leaves, puff out my chest and look down. There's no reason to be rude to my little friend.
Make an intimidation check.
That is definitely a thing I can do.
Nice.
So that is a 9 plus 3. It's a 12.
He doesn't seem frightened, but he seems you're intimidating him at least. And he's like, whoa, all right. You don't need to get all. He turns and he looks down at you, Davin, and he says, sorry.
Damn right you're sorry.
Ain't that much better.
I'm gonna get you a bracelet.
He's like, come on, and they all walk back into town.
Thank you. Faye, you should say thank you.
Fuck that guy. I don't like either of them.
You know what happened to you? You were a lot nicer before I had to give you the kiss of life.
Listen,
Those tracks is dead.
I didn't realize that there would be kissing and birds trying to have their way with people, and I didn't realize that it involved this much. Also, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Completely unrelated to mead.
So you guys think like there was really a little guy that fell in this hole, or you think those construction workers were just like messing with us?
I don't know. Did you guys find a body yet?
Oh my gosh.
I'm digging.
The camera,
Dig faster.
the camera pans to Ace, who has his hands on the wall and his feet are just going. And he's digging with his back legs.
Riveting Dungeons and Dragons.
Baron, you are just like slowly sinking.
Faye's gonna look to Davlin and just, while we're waiting up here, because not that I don't think you yelling down a well at them is helpful, but maybe while we're here we could just look around, or maybe one of us should go see if there actually is a shop. Maybe ask someone who's not one of those two idiots.
That's like a good idea, but I'm going to help these guys real quick while you do that. So I pull up the rope.
Okay.
And I empty my backpack, and I'm going to thread my backpack on the rope, and I'm going to lower it down.
All
Hey,
right.
look, you need to get rid of that sand. You can put it in here, and I'll pull it out.
Great.
Is that how you pull rope? Is that how
Better
you
do
pull
that.
rope?
I start shoveling the sand
It's
into the...
too
That's how I do it.
The sun begins
How do
to
you
set.
push rope?
You never push rope.
What?
Too many drinks, you push rope. It's never good for you.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You don't want to get rope burn. That's a
50
real
feet of
problem.
rope would be a lot of rope to push, though.
Anyways, Faye, you wanna go look for clues, whatever that means? I mean, we can go find out if somebody, I don't know, makes bracelets?
Does she have the other bracelet, or does someone there have it, or is it down with
You
Ace?
can get them to send one up.
Send up one of those bracelets, would ya?
Or both?
I'm doing a lot of work down here.
Actually, just send up one. I got an idea.
Okay.
Once the bag is full of sand, we put the bracelet on top.
All right. So like the third bag. This is like the third bag to come up.
Pull it up.
And you have one of the wooden bracelets with the.
It's just not.
Gotta pull
You
it
gotta
up.
pull harder so they know. You guys need to upgrade from the podcast to the video. Like
That's how you pull rope, guys.
You're milking the rope?
This is not how you do something.
I'm not joking about that grinder sponsorship. I think
I
there's a
think
lot
you're
of
going
talent.
the wrong way with the rope, Cody. You were going
Oh,
down.
I guess.
Go up.
You pull the bag up. You've got the bracelet and a lot of dirt.
There's not enough.
Yeah, you think they're going to give us a fine for like constructing without a permit or something?
We're 15 feet down.
That's the title for this episode, guys. That's it.
Oh my god.
When we get do we get the bracelet up?
Mhm.
All right, so before Faye and I boogie out of here, to go look to Scooby Doo it, I want to kind of like, what was that word on the bottom of the owl thing? Quinoa?
Quenya!
Okay. I put one of them on. The bracelet.
He just really wants friends. He's going through a rough patch right now. She's just yelling down the.
I'm gonna put the bracelet on up top.
All right. I'll put the other one on.
Does anything happen?
You put the bracelet on, and you feel, as soon as you kind of wrap it around your fingers and you pull it down to your wrist, you feel like this surge, like your entire body like is moved downwards into the ground for just a moment, and then it's an instant, and then it's gone, and the bracelet dangles on your wrist. You felt some form of force try to push you, or move you, or do something, but nothing happens.
What about Baron? Did you feel anything weird?
Were you fucking making that earthquake thing again?
No. Did you feel something weird? It tried to like pull me down. Did it try to pull you up?
Did it try and pull me up or down?
No, you just felt like you just got just pushed by something. As soon as you put it on, it's just like whoa, and then you're all right. Like it would have been an electric shock, but it's force.
It did feel like I was pushed around a bit.
Okay, that's weird. Quinoa. Quinoa. Kini. I forgot what it is. What is it?
No, wait, that's the song. Quenya.
Quenya.
Nothing.
Oh, click your heels together when you say it.
Davlin totally is going to do that.
You look really cute, but nothing happens.
Hey, maybe you both need to hold the owl when you do it.
Oh, yeah. Grab the owl. Quenya.
Nothing.
Why don't we go ask someone instead of whatever this is? I appreciate the effort, but expert.
I don't know. I could watch these guys do this all day.
Ace, can you make a constitution check? See how long you can do this? The sun at this point is now set.
Have you found anything yet?
Nope, but I'm good. I can keep going forever.
Keeps going.
The tail's wagging.
It's like up here doing its own thing.
He's doing the kitty in the little
It's
thing where
getting
he's
like
just
rocks.
going. I'll take the bracelet off and leave it with Tony, and then we'll leave with Faye.
Okay. After 10 minutes, Ace and Baron, you dig and you dig and you dig and you dig and you dig, and then eventually the light goes out. And then, how long does light last? 10 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
It goes out. But Ace, you hit water as water just begins to slowly fill the inside of the well.
Oh, this is very wet down here. This is a wet hole.
And you can just, Baron, you can just hear splashing.
You've hit water?
Yes, it is wet. I hope it is water.
Hey, yo, it sounds like you fixed the well problem.
You're welcome.
Never mind, it's still up. You can still see.
Can we bill this to the city, maybe?
I think I own the well now.
And no, you don't. Oh no.
Well, but a 15 feet
Find
down,
a skeleton is the point.
I did not find a skeleton. I found water. I own this water.
Yes, great. Well done. You own all that muddy water. Aye, I told you.
It is outside the jurisdiction of the town.
Aye, until you bring it out of the well, and then the town owns it. It's a horrid calamity of the commercial system of this peasant feudal system. But it is what it is. You'll just have to accept it and move on. The exploitation of the masses will continue.
Yes.
All right. Are we done now?
That is why he was keeping all of the items underground, because it was legal under there. But when he took them back, it would have been a crime. That makes so much more sense.
You know what a strange word actually does.
Good. Am I done here? Can I be done digging now?
I think we are not going to find anything else down here.
Perfect.
Davlin and Faye, what are you guys doing?
I'm
Just the wet pussy. That's the only thing you're finding down there, Baron.
Wet pussy.
So you want
You
to
need a
find this?
permit for that wet pussy?
No, we're 15
Not
feet.
15 feet down, he doesn't.
Well, if you're coming up in the water, you're not going to be.
Well,
Water's got to go somewhere.
This title is now being changed to legal wet pussy.
Legalize wet pussy.
We're definitely gonna get demonetized. I will follow Faye's lead. Let's look for clues. I have no idea what she wants to do here, so I'll pretty much just go with
All
her.
right.
So
Faye,
nobody
where are you going?
does anything dumb.
She wants to go do dumb stuff. She wants to find a guard or someone who's walking around the town who knows anything about anything.
Yeah, you see a member of the city watch just kind of standing there. Looks over at you. He's got this big helmet. That's more like a hat than a helmet. He's got a big mustache. Looks down at you. Oh,
Yes, we are new in town, and we were wondering if you could direct us or give us any information about where we could get a bracelet like this.
well, we got a woodworker who works down that way, but we've also got a jeweler who works down that way.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Maybe. I don't know why.
We're just curious. We're following up on this, three-legged guy, right? What was his name, Faye?
I don't...
Dimple.
Temple.
Yeah.
Temple.
What about him?
This was his, and we're looking for anywhere that we could get more information on it.
He looks very confused, and he just, all right. Well, he did have a place that he lived in the city.
Okay. Which direction would that be?
Are you like family members of Dimple? Did you know him?
No. So we actually found it where they say that he tripped over his leg and fell. And we found it near there. So we're just kind of following.
He tripped over his dick. Get the story right. It was very funny.
Listen, I don't care. I really don't.
It's sacred to our culture here, that story. It's a
is
a good myth.
Is his
It's
dick
part of our
sacred?
mythos.
Or
We don't
just
know
land where it
who he
happened?
was, and nobody cared.
I mean, maybe it's one of those one
become
child
kind of a
every
legend.
1,000 years kind of vibes here. I mean, I don't know.
Listen, I didn't want to tell you this. My friend, and she kind of pulls him away a little bit from Davlin. My friend here has some issues, and he heard that putting the bracelet on might help, so he was a little disappointed when it didn't do anything. So clearly he needs the help. I mean, look at the poor man. And this bracelet and the maker might be the only chance. Maybe just give him some hope, Bear with me. Come on here.
She needs to make a deception check. I'm just saying.
I think she believes
Fair
it.
enough.
She believes half of it.
What do you want me to do?
Just tell me where so I can go find whoever made this.
Sure, I want to find out where Dick Tripper went. Let's go. And he starts walking down the street, and you go through a few alleyways, and then he points to this little tiny, house, like a halfling-sized house. And he's like, that's where he lived.
Yeah, you're going to have to crouch.
And outside the house on the walls is, painted graffiti of just a bunch of penises. Just a bunch of them.
Wow.
Cody.
This is something. The Dick's.
Yeah. We used to take him down, but now we just leave him. It's part of the city now. All right, have fun. And he turns around and walks away.
Very, very.
Yeah. So we're gonna
All
just go into the house.
Baron, Ace, and Tony, what are you guys doing once they come out of the well?
Dirty.
Oh, it was dark and it became moist. I was just terrified.
Well, that was rather fruitless. Although we did get another one of those bracelets.
There's definitely no fruit in there.
You know, you think we can find someone to look at them for us? I guess that's what Faye Bitch and Devlin is doing. I wonder if they're having
come back yet.
We got the other. We can split up. We got the other bracelet. We can go look and see if we can find one. Look at it. What about that alchemist they were talking about?
Ah, that's not a bad idea. There was a strange effect that happened. Wish I'd perhaps read a bit more. I might be more useful at this point, I'm afraid. All right, let's go to speak to the alchemist. What was her name? Polly? Was it something
Penny.
like that?
I think it was like a penny.
Penny, that's right.
I wasn't listening.
No.
All right, so you guys make your way into town, going back to the market square, and you find Penny's shop, and she's actually right outside of it, shutting the door.
Penny.
Yeah,
Grab the door.
yeah, what? Yes?
Penny.
Hello? What? What do you need?
Penny.
We're like customers or something.
I just closed.
No. Clearly, you're still open.
I just I closed the door. The door is closed.
But
You only
it
need
can
a little
open
bit of your
hinges.
What? What?
We think we're about to uncover a rather perverted rainbow warrior type murderer, and you might be able to help us solve that problem.
Roll persuasion.
Six.
Yeah, but I really want to go home.
I have cash.
I don't.
A jingle pouch of coins.
Okay, all right. What do you want?
You only just need to look at something for us. But we need better light than out here.
She looks around. She pulls out a bottle, and she holds it like with like the bulbous side up, like she's gonna hit with it. She kind of backs up, and she unlocks the door and opens it. Come in, but slowly. And she goes inside.
Follow her in.
All right, you guys.
Walk in slow motion.
Yeah. You guys step in. She turns on some of the lights by using fire, and she says, "You're not trying to rob me, right?"
No, why would we try and rob you?
I don't know. Just this seems like a robbery. All right, what is it? Show me.
Hey, I mean, the robberies have you been through?
One. I wasn't here.
Well, that's terrible.
I think I just lost stuff. I'm not sure.
No, we do not. She's an old lady, right? Is that?
No, she's just a very young halfling. She's about 20, 30 years old, maybe. She's got this. She's got a massive, like, fluff of curly brown hair and these huge glasses that make her eyes look massive.
Well, we're definitely not here to rob you. And if you're having problems with bandits, you let us know, all right? The Fury 5 have got your back.
Oh, I've heard of you guys. That's you. That's cool. I heard you got naked.
It only happened one time.
Well, you're now the naked people. The Furry 5. Is it furry or fury? I've heard both.
It depends who you ask. If you ask my friend here, Ace is always like Furry 5.
45.
All right, show me what you got.
I try and take the bracelet off.
Okay, you take it off.
Can you tell us anything about that?
It's like huge. She puts her hand around it. Whoa!
Aye.
Ah.
Strange.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Do you want a room?
Nah, I just wanted to see what it was doing. That's very strange. Does it work if I... Whoa! I don't know what this is, but it's magical.
Oh.
I don't know. Put it on things. She hands it back.
We got a second one too. It's just not with us. The rest of the crew is
exactly the same?
Aye, exactly the same. No difference.
They're definitely magical. I don't know if they're connected somehow. They might just be copies of one another.
Do you think maybe the same person has to wear them both?
Maybe. I don't know. I would try experimenting with them. Put it on things.
What if you put it on?
Are you there?
Never mind.
Oh, yeah, you're there. What if you put it on what?
Nothing.
You were going to say your towel, weren't you? You want to put it on your towel.
Not my tail.
Whose towel you want to put it on?
Not really a tail. More like on the opposite side.
You want to put it on someone's nose?
Do you have a nose where your tail is opposite?
Well, your towel's on the bottom, so the nose is on the top. Unless you're talking about a unicorn with a horn.
It's like a horn, I guess.
You have strange customs where you're from.
It's your tongue. Oh, nope, it's your dick.
That's what they say.
Why would you want to put it on your dick?
I don't want to, but that's what everyone says. They said
Maybe
big.
you could try it.
No, thank you. They said big for dimple. I get it.
Oh, you know Dimple?
Dimple, yes, this is his rings.
Oh,
Perhaps they are for.
That's ew. Gross. Ew.
Perhaps that's what they're for.
Oh, it might work then. I'm grossed out now.
You mean these were on some little
I don't know.
I'm just saying they
he
could
has
be.
a reputation to have it.
It went over my wrist.
I don't know. I didn't know him. I don't know.
What do you mean you didn't know him?
I
You
mean,
just
I
said
made
you
a
know him.
potion for him at one point in time, but he never wanted it.
Was it a tiny newts potion?
Tiny potion?
Yeah, my newts potion.
Oh, it's a minute potion.
Yes, that is what he wanted. Did he get
She
it?
turns and she goes behind the counter and she comes back and it's this tiny little vial. She's like, "Yeah."
Did he pay for it?
If he was,
I don't see no lizards at all.
I don't either. Maybe it is made out of newts.
Did he put this on a body part?
Small,
It
you.
should be smaller.
Oh my god! It's not a newt. It's minute, as in small potion.
Yeah.
Small newts, yes. Anyway, he told me that he wanted me to get that for him because he had a third leg he wanted to put it on.
Oh, that he did get my letters. That's very interesting.
Did
You were sending him letters.
If you find he wanted me to make one of these.
Did he pay for it?
And then I made it. And then, yeah. Well, it's free of charge.
Can I take it to him? I found him last time.
And she says, if you find him, give it to him. But be careful, because if you use it, one of your body parts will permanently become smaller.
Do you have a like something to put it in? This is glass.
No.
Okay, you hold on to it. I'll come back.
I don't want it.
No, I'm
I
not.
think it's important. Oh, Tony, you've got a backpack full of sand now. Can't you put it in that?
I can.
It's a risk.
I want to give this to you.
I will take this tiny vial.
Okay, you take the tiny vial.
I just keep thinking, though. You know, Devlin did a number on that ladder. It's going to be a lot harder to climb down there now.
I can climb walls. It's fine. With
I don't
these,
think he's gone back there.
maybe he has. Maybe we leave it there for him.
We need to go and find Devlin and Faye. They've been gone quite an awful long time. What if they go back to the well and we're not there anymore?
It's only been a few minutes.
Well, we had to cross the city. I assume that took a bit of time.
Well, we'll go look for him. Hey, yo, Faye, bitch. Hey, yo, Devlin.
Hey, stop yelling that. I'm going to leave now. And she walks towards the edge of the end of her building with the door. And she's like, come on, get out.
Penny, we were quite serious. If you have any trouble, you just need to call the Fury 5. Fury 5!
I
The
will
Fury
call
5, and
the
we'll be
Fury 5 when I am in need.
Good.
All right, you guys make your way out. Davlin and Faye, you were right outside this building, and you guys entered in. The doors open as it opens into this very small home. It's like a halfling hovel, Davlin. You're familiar with these, but it's a city version, so everything's just very small. For a typical person, there's a really small table, there's a really small chair, really small kitchen.
Faye, can we get some like light in here?
Let's see if we can, shall we?
It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, I was making sure I could do it. Sorry. Yes. What's Davlin wearing?
He did redress, right? I didn't think, like, did he redress? Yeah, he's in very simplistic green and brown clothes that are breathable, if you will.
Any bags or like trinkets or like weapons or anything like hanging off of you?
Oh yeah! Oh hell yeah! Yeah, he's got like a backpack that he has some gear in, and then he has his rapier and he has his daggers, and he's got some weapons and stuff. Is there a reason?
She leans over. I'm assuming your dagger is like sitting on your belt on something.
Yes.
She'll reach over and just touch your dagger, and it glows. And she's just like, "There you go. Hold it in front if you could."
You touch Davlin's dagger and you make it glow.
Reach out and grab my dagger. All right. Anyways,
dagger.
let's and I'm gonna take it and be like, huh. I'm gonna kind of just throw it and pin it into the wall, and then I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Anyways, and then I'm just gonna start going through stuff. Just looking.
All right, there
is whatever drawers, dressers, tables.
It's abandoned. There's lots of cobwebs and dust everywhere. Nobody's been here in a long time. You do find a dresser and a bookshelf, and there's a few books left over. There's two. One is called. It's like a fucking history book. It doesn't really matter. It's like the history of the war on the blah blah blah, and you're like chapter 4,332, and you're like fuck that. Then there's another one. And this one is called...
I'm going to shake the books, by the way. I'm more worried about them like having stuff inside them than I am actually what's on their pages.
All right, you shake them. There's nothing inside them. But this one is named... it's called The Study of Magical Trinkets. And you flip through it, there's like a bunch of pictures inside of like little magical trinkets you can poke through. And you do find a page of the bracelet that you guys have been looking.
Whoa! Look at this! Hey,
and it's like,
I'm not really great at all this stuff. I mean, but I mean, there's nothing in the book, but there is this cool picture that I kind of flipped through and saw. Anyways, listen, I'm gonna keep looking, but maybe you want to read about that. I'm just gonna toss the book over to her, and I'm gonna keep just like pulling socks out, and
it's like old moldy socks that are
just whatever. I'm just kind of throwing stuff around to. He's not being terribly cordial with this supposedly, possibly, potentially ghost/dead man's stuff.
Mr. Davlin, if you could just not. It's gonna be harder to go back through the room if we have to. If you throw stuff everywhere.
Oh. And so I take like a big heap of clothes out of the next drawer, and instead of throwing them over, I just kind of set them down.
Good. Right. Piles are good.
There is an upstairs.
She's gonna go upstairs while he dirties up this room, and it
go upstairs.
Makes her anxious.
You find a bedroom and a bathroom. The bathroom smells like shit.
She goes in the bedroom.
Old moldy shit, and there's also a bedroom.
Indoor plumbing.
There's a bathroom for you to check up here, and then she goes in the bedroom.
You go in the bedroom, you see a familiar bed and a very empty room with a bunch of desks and drawers.
She's going to check all the drawers and check to see if there's any hidden compartments on any of them or in the back of them if she pulls them out.
No, but you do find, as soon as you pull them out, you do find stuff. One drawer has a bunch of papers in it. The papers are all blank. Another drawer you open has... It like clinks and clangs as you open, and it's only door handles. All door handles. You open another one, and you find another bracelet.
She takes the bracelet.
Okay.
If she quickly looks through here and doesn't see anything, she's going to walk past the bathroom and just, nope, and just walk downstairs.
Okay.
And look at the book.
At this point, I'm assuming I'm kind of done with the downstairs. Did I find anything interesting?
No, you've just found.
What was upstairs?
I haven't checked the bathroom because obvious reasons.
Yeah, that's a hard pass.
Yeah. So not checking that. But I did find another bracelet, and she shows him.
What? Another bracelet?
Someone's got to be making them locally for him, or maybe he made them.
Well, what did the book say about the bracelet?
I haven't read the book yet.
Okay.
You hold on to the bracelet.
All
Is
right.
there a downstairs or a shed or like anything else that we can see that? Okay. Yeah, so she just.
Anything else up there?
You go up and you check. You find the same exact thing. Drawer of
Whoa!
paper
What is all these
And
door
doorknobs.
handles?
and doorknobs and door handles.
I'm gonna pick up a door handle,
Okay.
dude. And I kind of think like maybe this guy can open up any magic door that he wants, and so I'm gonna put the bracelet on, and I'm gonna take the
Okay.
door handle, and I'm gonna like try to
You
stick it.
feel
on the
that like
wall.
surge again, and then you grab onto the door handle, and you're holding a door handle.
I'm gonna try to like stick it on the wall and pull and see if like it opens up a magic door.
You stick it on the wall, and you just pull it off.
I go over to the other door and I close it real quick.
Interesting. You go to the door. There's no door handle on it. There's a hole where once a door handle was.
Huh. And I go back over and I pick up a door handle and I put it in the door
Clunk, clunk.
and then
Shove
I
it.
open the door.
You open the door.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Huh. I totally thought that was going to work. Oh well. And I throw the door handle over and I go back down to join Faye.
Clang, clang, clang. Faye, you read through the book. What languages do you speak?
Primordial.
She speaks Common, Abyssal, Primordial, and Celestial.
You cannot read this book. This language is very strange. It uses some weird script. It looks like squigglies, and it annotates something about this door, this bracelet. And on the next page, it talks about door handles, and you don't know what it is, but there's pictures of door handles.
She's gonna take it with her. Maybe someone else will be able to read this, but I can't. Can you? And she holds it out.
I can't read that, but dude, what's with all these door handles?
What languages do you speak, Davlin?
Halfling and common.
All right, yeah, you can't read it.
Seeing that there's pictures of door handles, I'm gonna run back upstairs and just take the drawer, pull the drawer out, and
All
just
right.
like dump all the door handles into my backpack.
Clack, 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 and they all hit the ground and start rolling around.
I'm gonna bend down and pick the one up that I threw over,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put them all in my backpack, and I'm like, all right, let's go find Baron, see if he can figure out what's going on with this.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And maybe Ace could read it.
You think? What does cat language even look like, anyways?
I don't think it's cat language, and I think that's mildly racist. I don't really know.
Why would that be racist? You don't
guys
have
make
your own
your-
language?
You guys make your way out of the house, shutting the door behind you, and as you head back into town, you guys find each other miraculously in the middle of the street.
Hey, Baron! Guess what we found?
Nothing.
Another bracelet.
Another bracelet.
Yeah, and there's this book talking about it, but we can't read it. And then there's also like all these door handles for some reason. I've got a whole bunch of them in my backpack.
Don't put the bracelet in your mouth.
I don't
Why?
think it is a bracelet for your wrist.
Where would it be for? Oh no!
I don't understand.
Don't worry about it. I'll teach you later. Whenever I teach Ace what a teabag is. Listen.
I don't want to know. Got it.
You said you found a book.
Yeah, Faye's got the book. Faye, you got the book, right?
And she's like already opening it to the right page for Baron and gives him like a look. Yes. Just walks over and opens it for him.
And while she's doing this, I just dump out I'm like, look, door handles, and then I just
Clang,
dump
clang,
out.
clang, clang, and then
I
just
dump out all
roll
the door handles on the
ground.
floor.
Baron, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, Draconic, and Orcish.
You cannot read it. There's the bracelet. You can tell it's got the 5 balls on it, and it's annotated and it's written in some in stuff. And as you on the next page, there's a door handle.
The door handles all look similar, or does it look like a random collection of stolen door handles?
What'd you ask?
Do the door handles look similar, or are they sort of just? Does it look like a random collection?
There's sets. So there's like a set of like 4 of the same door handles, and then like another 5 random strange door handles, and then like 2 of like the same ones.
Hey, maybe he's just a door maker.
But following a book about bracelets and doorknobs and other things? Why would that be in a book with bracelets?
This was really strange. This guy was strange.
You said he was a small human. I'm sorry, what did you say?
He was a tiny man, yes.
A tiny
He
man.
looked like Devlin.
No, he was a man who was tiny. He said he used to be
He
very
doesn't
big.
look like a man at all.
He said he used to be big, and then magic shrunk him down.
Magic shrunk him down.
That's why he said he hated magic. But it only shrunk. Oh, it wasn't the leg.
You only just worked that out now?
Magic didn't shrink all of him, he said.
Yeah, well.
That's why he needed the nude potion.
Oh, yeah, we found the potion that our friend Ace here was supposed to bring back.
Yes,
Okay.
he wanted the potion to shrink his
This
nude.
tiny potion right here. Right here.
All right,
Be
so-
careful. You
It's
end
like
up with
shaking
tiny
it around.
So we've got a 3-legged guy. We get it, but he was taking people's stuff, hiding out next to the cubes where everyone's dying, and then he's got this weird magic bracelet thing going on. Baron, if you guys found the potion, then I'm kind of starting to think that Ace was telling the truth. This guy,
I was telling the truth.
real.
He was there.
Hey, he's
What
probably real.
What does that book say?
So,
I
Ace, what's
agree.
really important is how much treasure was in the room when you found him?
A
Seriously,
lot of it.
really?
Like piles of it.
We definitely got to find this guy.
What does the book say?
The book is written in a strange language. Was this the only book that was in his... you found this in his place, did you?
Yeah, we found it in his. We found it upstairs.
Can you read it?
I don't know. No, can you read it? Does anybody even know what language it is?
Can I read it?
What languages do you speak?
Draconic, Common, Beast, and Abyssal.
Nope.
I cannot read it either.
It's not written in any one of the ancient languages.
Tony, do you know what this is?
Take a look at it. Well, I can tell you it's not written in Common, and it's definitely not written in Orc. That's
What
all
are
I
the other
got.
2 languages you speak?
Yes.
She's going to shut the book. So we need to find whoever makes these bracelets, and they're going to probably know how to read this book.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
it's not
there may be
Orc.
a library in this town.
Wait. I have an idea, I think.
Okay.
Is it
What
going
is-
to involve more birds and fucking?
No, that was never my idea. Can I see this book?
Yes. And she hands it to you.
I would like to inspect this book, Jacob. What is it
Okay.
made out of? Like, is it
It's-
leather? Is it what is?
It's leather bound.
Mhm.
It's pretty small. It's maybe like this big, that big.
Okay. Yep.
And then
Can I have one of those
it's
bracelets?
about maybe 80 pages.
Okay. Does it look really old?
It's not like ancient, but it's not new.
Okay. Does it smell like an old library?
Yes.
Okay. He says, can we take this to the druids in the trees? The elves in the trees? Perhaps they know.
Maybe they would know.
If this guy, you say
Or-
he has many, no, it's just my turn. He says you have many bracelets and then you have doorknobs and you think they open passageways. Well, what about if it opens a portal to the Fae and the Fae magic made him from a big man to a tiny man and it was funny because that's just how the Fae works and they made him a tiny man with a big leg.
You keep saying my name.
No, I said the Feywild.
Hey.
The Feywild.
That's not a very daft idea.
I know it is a very good idea.
Or we could check
Hang on
out
a sec.
Shanksy. Maybe Shanksy would be more trustworthy. Those elves were kind of dicks. And Shanksy's kind of owes
No,
us.
the elves were dicks to you because you are a church.
I was a what? What'd you call me?
It means you're dumb. You were being dumb.
I'm dumb? Listen up, Fireball.
You were being dumb and rude to the elves.
All right, kids, we're not going to fight over this. There's just one other thing that strikes me before we start going into name calling, all right? I'm sure you didn't mean it. We're all part of the Furry Five, right?
Yes.
Fury 5. He's the Furry 5.
I'm all 5 of them.
We've got 3 bracelets, right?
Yes.
If I put one on each hand,
Yes.
and then I put one on a doorknob, is there a nearby door?
Doorknob is what
Make sure you put it on correctly, though.
No, I don't. I
I'm
hope
sure it's
not for that.
adjustable for smaller sizes or bigger.
That would be a hell of a superpower.
Can we put it on a doorknob? Is there a doorknob nearby?
You see a random person's house.
There's not a doorknob. There is a knob around.
You go to some random door. And
Yeah.
you put the doorknob on it.
No. I put the bracelet on the doorknob.
Okay.
So I've got one bracelet on each wrist and then a bracelet on the doorknob.
As soon as you put the bracelet on the doorknob, you hear a.
Does the door open?
No.
Where did the
Where's the
sound
noise
come
come
from?
From the door.
Can I take the doorknob off?
The doorknob off the door.
Well, I'd try the doorknob.
It opens, and it opens into a room with that it's just wooden floors, wooden walls, carpets, a bed in the corner, desks, and like alchemical trinkets all over the desks and papers everywhere. And you see in the bed there seems to be somebody sleeping in it.
I signaled to everyone else.
All right.
That was Dimple.
This does not look like the room that should belong to this little cottage, right?
Nope. No, it's way bigger.
I think that is Dimple.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and kind of point over to Baron to like.
Okay.
Give him the potion for the tiny business.
I'm gonna pull out the rapier too.
We sneak. Well, I try and sneak in and indicate everyone to follow.
Make a stealth check.
I'm the closest to the door.
Make
Oh,
a
man.
stealth check.
I feel like Faye isn't like she doesn't really get it. I feel like she just turns the light on. Is there a light in there?
No.
Or she could just like light?
There is light in there. There's like a few candles lit.
23.
Okay.
Stealth check.
So, Baron, you make your way in very, very slowly.
7
Stealth
stealth check.
Your way in very, very slowly. Tony, you make your way in and crunch a piece of paper underneath your foot. And the bed like shifts and then goes back.
Greatest podcast sequence ever.
We're doing hand gestures for those of you guys on the $3. We still love you though. Yeah, we're gonna make hand signals like we're gonna tackle him, like just dogpile him. Does Faye or Ace or Tony like acknowledge any of that?
Oh yeah. Once you do that, I just run and jump on the bed, belly flop.
Your dagger is
You jump onto the bed and you immediately land on it, and there's this like sound, and you hear a ah! As this tiny little 2-foot man throws off the covers, and you see him laying in these pajamas.
Dimple!
My eyes! Were you wanting to grapple him?
Yeah.
Oh
You
god!
grab him easy and you hold him up, and he's got 2 legs, but one's a little thicker than it should be. And he's like, who are you?
I hold the potion in front of his face. I have the miniature potion.
You have the potion. You have the potion. You brought it here. You brought the potion.
I did.
People, I told you I would bring in the potion for you.
The potion. Please.
So do you drink this? Do we pour it on? How does it work? Do you got to
just
rub
give
it?
me-
You're throwing
just
away
give it to
again.
me.
Rub it in like a lotion? How do you?
If you just, I have to apply it. Just give it to me and I can do it. Please.
Close the door, Faye. We don't want
Hi.
anyone to-
Is he wearing any bracelets?
Him? No.
So, and I'm gonna reach out. and
How did
grab
you get
Eagle.
here? Did you get here just to help me? Because I'm very, very appreciative of that.
I'm gonna hand 2 gold pieces.
Oh,
over
it's
to Baron.
you. It's you, the cat. It's the kitty cat.
I
Okay.
told you I would come back with your nude potion.
Well, he
Thank
was-
you.
he
I
tell the
think.
truth, Baron.
I told you that there was a tiny man in a room with a bed, and he had 3 legs. Aha!
I shake him by a scruff.
Yeah.
I don't see 3 legs.
You don't want to see the third one
How do you know what I want to see and what I don't want to see?
because I think that's harassment.
That's the funniest thing I've heard tonight.
Tony, we are not underground. Can't do that.
Oh,
We're not underground, but we're in a pocket dimension, I'll wager.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Can you read this book for us? And she sits on the bed next to him and puts the book open to the page about it.
Daddy,
How does
that's the
Article
book that
15
details
work
how I
here?
can get my door handles and my bracelets to work.
Okay, can you explain how it works?
Well, okay. You put the bracelet, you put them on a door handle, and it'll take you to my pocket dimension here.
So we can only ever come here.
Yeah, that's the only place. I had to keep making them because I wanted to cover up my tracks and lose my escapes, so I had to leave them outside the doors.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. They don't go on your leg. Okay.
No, you don't put them on. You put them on door handles.
Oh.
Wait, why couldn't you just like put it on the door and then open the door and then you could see the pocket dimension and then just take it off the door?
It doesn't work like that. You see, I can't do a reach around, you know? I had to set up a little spell that would just shoot
Your
it out.
short arms, it's all right.
You're tiny, I get it.
You had to come up short somewhere. It's fine.
Just stroke
Hey,
the back of the
You
thigh.
know what? I'm not a halfling or anything. I'm just a normal guy. Just got shrunk down.
So
Well,
why would you shrink that rather than making everything normal again?
I didn't do it. It was my brother. He's a dick.
Do you have a twin?
Also, what?
I don't have a twin. He's just
Oh.
he's just my brother, and he
I
lives out.
wouldn't bet
Of
2 for
course.
2.
I don't know. I think if you leave it the way it is, it'll make you really popular with the ladies.
It's not. I've tried. It's weird. Nobody likes it. I don't like it. I trip over it. Gets in the way. It is the worst goddamn thing to ever happen to me.
Do you know that
Maybe
the
you're
town?
just in the wrong industry.
You know what? I'd be happy with half its size. Half its size, I'd be okay with it. But this long, with this girth.
Do you know that? Do you know that the town thinks you died in a well?
Yeah, that's what I wanted them to think.
Oh.
Covering his tracks, remember?
Brand has an axe. He can make it half its size.
No, don't cut it off. No. Please,
Okay. We were
Not like you're getting a lot of
mostly
company in here.
interested in the reward that our friend here had mentioned.
If you give me
Yes.
if you give me the potion, I will give you the reward.
Okay, also, what's up with this weird owl you gave him?
That's an owl.
Does it do anything? Is it cool? Does it open up doors?
No.
Does it
Throw
come
it
to
up.
life?
Throw it on the ground sometime and see what happens.
Not now.
Don't
Just
do
in
it in here.
case you were thinking
Don't
of
do it in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw it on the ground? Do we have to like say something?
Nope. You just throw it.
Why were you trying to get away from the townsfolk?
Because they're mean and I hate them and I wanted my existence to fade away and I wanted to start a new life somewhere. But I needed money. So I went out to the cave where all the jelly cubes were just killing these townsfolk. And I was like, yeah, that'll be my...
Wait, you didn't start the rumors? I
What?
kind of assumed that was your plan, is that you started the rumors to get the townsfolk to actually go out there. So somebody else started the rumors about going out there?
Well, that was already a rumor before I tripped over my own ding-dong.
What?
So people are just going there.
How did you
Man, they're
survive?
really that dumb.
Yeah, they're really dumb here.
I told you he was okay. He did
How
no
did you get
crimes.
past all those rainbow jellies?
He probably took the ladder
I
down.
dug a hole,
The ladder.
You dug that shaft and laid a
Yep.
ladder down it.
and then I took one of my other pocket dimensions, and then I permanently put it right next to the cave. And then I dug another hole into the cave.
I really want to know, how did you go in with the jellies and take all the treasure? Those things weren't so nice.
Strangely enough, the jellies, like once a week, disappear for no reason. And then they come back. I don't know how.
What?
They just slide away, then they come back, and they leave everything behind.
Where do they go?
I don't know. I was thinking that maybe in the future I become a time traveler, and then I do this to my younger self to ward away the jellies, so that I get to the point that I am now.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
That makes sense to me, but that's how I reason with it.
Okay. Listen, this has been fun.
Yeah, this is great. Can
we get paid, please?
I want my potion first.
No, we're pretty sure we're going to get paid first.
You're already here. There's nothing you're just gonna kill me anyways.
I'm not going to kill you.
Just
No,
give me a
I will.
potion first. I can't evict you.
Okay, here's how it's
Rand
going.
might kill you,
He
but
is
we're not.
definitely going to kill you if you don't give us some kind of reward. And if you don't, then if he doesn't,
I have
then we're
the
definitely gonna take
reward.
you
Trust
back.
me. Trust me. I've got it. I
It
just
better be a good one
need
and not
the
some weird
insurance.
owl.
I need the I need the dick insurance.
Fine, whatever. Give him the potion, Tony.
Give me the potion. I'll hold the potion in one hand and I'll hold your dick in. No.
I would prefer to do it
Go
on
on.
my own.
It's getting really weird in here. Here's the
You didn't
potion.
think that one through, huh?
See,
He
this
takes
is
it.
what-
Do you put him down? It's
Yeah.
like this to him. you put him down. He says, "Excuse me." He jumps off the bed and he walks over to the corner of the room. He just takes off his pants, and there's just this little butt that you guys see. And then
Wait,
you
is he
just
one of those where you don't drop your pant, you don't take it out when you pee, you just like a kid, you just put them around your ankle in a
Yes.
urinal? Is that what he's doing right now?
he pulled down his pants.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have a little hole in his pants.
Oh my god, it really is that big. It's huge.
Shut up!
It's bigger than his leg. No wonder why he tripped.
He takes the potion and he begins to pour it, and then you just hear him go, ha! And he turns around and he pulls his pants up. I'm free! Okay. And then he walks over towards, there's another door at the back of this room, and he crawls underneath it.
Careful.
Then the door swings open. He says, "You can have anything that's in here."
So we solved the case. That makes us detectives.
Congratulations, I name you detectives.
Wow.
I get that joke.
We're definitely what you would
is-
consider private investigators. All right,
He's
listen,
joking.
I get that one too. These are good jokes. I get them.
He says, "Wait."
Yes.
Never mind.
Okay.
Wait.
Hey, you don't think this room is a trap, do you? He does weird things with rooms. and
It's not,
doorknobs.
but sometimes weird things show up, and you guys hear coming from the door. You hear a. He says, "Oh shit," and he comes over and he shuts the door. Itch. Well, if you want the treasure, you're gonna have to defeat the thing that's in there.
What is in there?
I don't know. It's random.
Oh.
Sometimes the portals and the worlds get all mashed together, and monsters show up.
Why would you even make something like this?
It's so I can get away. I don't know. I like magic and stuff.
I thought
You said you hated magic.
That was a lie.
Oh.
Hey, listen. We have something curious. You know all about these dimensions. We've actually had a little bit of an experience with that recently. It was kind of strange, where we went through like a wall into like a whole nother area, and the Feywild, and then we came back, and then it.
Oh, fuck
disappeared.
that place. Fuck that place in the ass. I
Can you
hate
get
the
us-
Feywild.
Can you get us back to the Feywild?
No, but I know someone who can.
Who?
Probably my brother, or probably the elven dicks that he hates.
Okay.
They did say they could do that.
Yeah, out in the forest.
Yeah.
Anyways, are you going to kill that thing and get your reward? Because you should do that.
We might need some bait.
Yeah, I
Whoa,
agree.
whoa, 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 whoa. I am not bait.
You could have offered a sausage, but that option's out the window now.
What?
We're starting to like shove him towards the door.
No, wait.
You already lied to us once. We have no idea what's the truth and what's another lie from a little man.
I promise you'll be fine. It's just annoying. If anything, it's not like there's an astral dreadnought.
A what?
That only happened once.
Well, that doesn't sound good at all.
Don't know what that is.
How do you typically get rid of these monsters that randomly show up in your pocket dimensions?
I hire people like you to kill it.
You hire people. I thought you were in hiding. Man,
Well,
nothing you say makes sense.
I can actually control where I
Tony.
show up. Do you open the door?
Yeah, let's open the door and get ready to like throw him in.
You
I think Faye would step out and just say, "Why don't I just look and see what it is before we sacrifice someone who's giving us things?"
He was
We
trying to
don't know how to
sacrifice
read the
us.
book.
I feel like he's just kind of giving us a hard time.
I
We don't know
agree.
how to read the book. He could be useful later. He knows how to get to this room and back. He knows what could be on the other side of the door, how to defeat it. I'm gonna open it and stick her head in. Just
All
to-
right, you open it and you stick your head in. You see darkness.
It attacks the darkness.
She takes the dagger that's still lit from Davlin's waistband and just throws it in there.
You throw it in there and you illuminate the room, and the room lights up, and you see a figure in the back of the room. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
Dun, 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 dun.
This thing is the thing that the patrons have voted for.
Oh, shit.
Oh, really?
Ooh, spooky. So we'll see you guys next week on the next episode of Saber Dice After Dark. Cody, did you want to say anything else?
I don't have anything to say.
Right,
I
well,
just mostly regret for the patrons that they had to listen to us become private.
That was awesome. Oh my god.
Guys, if you're not at the video tier, you should get the video tier. And if you have friends that like this nonsense, email it to them. Get them on
Can
this
somebody
page.
make those
Yes,
clips
because
for us?
that's. I'm sorry.
Somebody make those clips for us.
That's how you communicate with your friends in 2018. Email.
Yeah. Instagram video the podcast.
Video the podcast. Well,
Slide this podcast up in their DMs.
Yeah, what are they going to email? They're not. It's a patron only video.
A patron link.
Just email them. There's a thing that happened, dear sir or madam.
Yes.
I hope all is well in the war.
Write it on a letter. Take the letter, roll it up, put it in a glass Coke bottle from Mexico, put the cap on, throw it in the ocean, and hope for the best.
Hey. It's Mexicus. Get it right. All right, we'll see you later.